Spain vs England. 6 players who could decide the Euro 2024 final. England are up against Spain in the Euro 2024 final in Berlin this weekend, following the Three Lions' dramatic 2-1 win over the Netherlands. It is a chance for salvation for Gareth Southgate's side after their defeat to Italy in the previous iteration of the tournament. For Spain, holders of the Nations League, victory against the English would mean 2 international trophies in as many years. A number of players have stood out throughout the tournament, not just for the finalists, but with just 2 teams left standing. Let's take a look at who could make the difference in Berlin. Jude Bellingham. On paper, Jude Bellingham is England's most exciting player. At this summer's Euros, he has shown only flashes of what he is capable of. But one of those moments is a 95th-minute overhead kick against Slovakia. That goal tied the game up, saving England from elimination in the round of 16, before Harry Kane struck in added time to win the match 2-1. In La Liga this season, his debut term at Real Madrid, Bellingham has scored 19 times in 28 matches, and notched up 6 assists. With 2 goals to his name at Euro 2024, the 21-year-old midfielder from Stourbridge could be a key man in the final. Bukayo Saka. Kane is undoubtedly England's most prolific goalscorer, but Bukayo Saka is certainly his team's most progressive outlet. Even when the Three Lions have underperformed at this year's Euros, the Arsenal starlet has been a bright spark in the final third. Saka has just 1 goal to his name, but with Phil Foden underperforming and Kane not known for his winding runs in behind, the gunner could be due another 1 or 2. If we delve into the numbers for a moment, he has both the most progressive dribbles, 28, and received the most progressive passes, 74, thus far. That is to say, if England are moving up the pitch quickly, Saka is almost certainly involved, and he's very good at his job. Jordan Pickford. At this summer's Euros, it would be fair to say that England have mostly underperformed. Like France, they've often relied on mistakes by the opposition or moments of individual brilliance to run away with the result. The Netherlands posed a significant threat to the Three Lions in the semifinals, but Southgate's men upped their game and got the win. Spain, like the Dutch before them, will be an even bigger challenge for England. The Spaniards are likely to dictate huge periods of the match, which should translate to shots on Jordan Pickford's net. The Everton stopper has had a decent tournament, typical of him on the international stage, and England will need their number 1 to be on form in the final. Lamine Yamal. Already well known to fans of Barcelona, Lamine Yamal has announced himself in a big way on the continental stage this summer. The 16-year-old made headlines when he scored for Spain against France to become the Euro's youngest ever goalscorer. It was a moment that put the spotlight on the youngster, who had already been working so hard for his team. As with Saka and England mentioned further up, Yamal has been one of Spain's most progressive outlets at this summer's tournament, 3 assists, 1 goal. Alongside Nico Williams, 1 goal, 1 assist, Yamal has been a breath of fresh air for what was an aging Spanish side. If the Spaniards are to claim the Euro 2024 title, one of those 2 will almost certainly earn the headlines again. Dani Olmo. He wasn't expected to be such a key player for Spain before kickoff in Germany, but Dani Olmo is his nation's leading goalscorer at Euro 2024. If Kane is meant to be England's goal-getter, then that role for the Spanish surely falls into the lap of Olmo, as both have 3 goals on the board this summer. Another look at the numbers tells us the attacking midfielder is somewhat an overperformer. For his 3 goals, Olmo registered just 1.1 xG, expected goals, and his 2 assists were valued at 1.2 xAG. An intelligent player, he has a keen eye for an opportunity, be that providing for others or putting the ball into the net himself. Fabian Ruiz. Perhaps Spain's most important player at Euro 2024, Fabian Ruiz, alongside Manchester City's Rodri, is nothing short of a midfield general. If La Roja have looked for a cutting pass into the final third, it has often been Ruiz playing that ball. He has 2 goals to his name at this summer's tournament from midfield, which complements his 2 assists very nicely. Ruiz is like a rash, he's everywhere, and if he has a good game, Spain have a good game. With Rodri slightly behind him and Olmo a little ahead, the PSG star is playing some of his best football this summer.